Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in Denver, Colorado. I'm here with the Matrix Marketing Group. Since 2002, they have been building highly predictable revenue funnels for companies here in Denver as well as nationwide. I'm here with Robin and Jem. Thanks so much, ladies, for joining us here today. Let's start off a little bit about yourselves, if we will. Robin, let's go ahead and start off with you. Basically, you have 15 years of experience here in the industry, actually even closer to 20 years. Let me ask, you've worked with clients like that of GE, also that of NASA, even the federal government. Why did you feel this was a good fit for you to bring your talents to that of Matrix Marketing?
I've worked for large organizations, I've worked for small organizations, and I came to Matrix Marketing Group because I saw a true need, and that marketing teams were deficient in either strategy or technology or just lack of staff. So I came on board Matrix Marketing Group to help companies and help people like myself be able to have predictable, efficient revenue growth. So.
Wonderful. Jem, you yourself, you have an experience when it comes to retail clients, even healthcare clients, really performance driven in your past. Share with me a little bit how you got involved with the company.
Sure. I met Robin, and immediately I could feel the passion that she had for the business, and it was contagious. So it was one of those things where I had to join because I wanted to be part of that success, and I saw, like Robin did, that there's a true need in the market for the services we have to offer.
Excellent. Obviously, when we're talking about companies out there, somewhere along the line, sales is recommended or highly needed probably to stay profitable. Obviously, the lifeblood of sales is that of lead generation. Tell me why it's important you guys start on day one with leads.
It all starts with leads, like you said. If you could have a great product, but if no one knows about it, then you can't have a conversation. And if you can't have a conversation, then your chances of closing a piece of business is essentially zero. So to the extent that we can help drive leads to the business, that's what we do, and that's what helps grow your pipeline and ultimately your sales.
Excellent. We are talking about more than just leads here, though, Robin. We're talking about custom lead generation. Why is that important when folks are out there really controlling their resources, not only of money, but also of time?
Yeah, and what we do at Matrix is we support all stages of the funnel. So everything from the web visits and the inbound leads that are coming in all the way to the bottom of the funnel, supporting sales to help them close those leads.
Marketing as a service solution. What exactly does that mean? I mean, is this a model that has basically taken the forefront here in the industry?
We think that we're actually kind of at the front of it. There's certainly the whole notion of software as a service, and people are used to that idea. And we're redefining how marketing services are being delivered through marketing as a solution platform. And our clients like the fact that it's predictable. So it's a subscription model, so they know what they're paying for every month, and it's very upfront. And there's a clear return on investment.
Excellent. I mean, obviously you're taking these marketing solutions, able to provide those and really mesh them with the existing sales solutions that these companies have, really streamlining the whole process. Is that what makes it work?
Yes, I mean, we're finding most companies have some sort of gaps or deficiencies, so we're there to support it, whether they need a strategic aspect to it or some sort of staff to support it, and then helping them establish their technical foundation for that. So.
Getting more customers and getting them faster really is what happens when you're starting to fill those gaps up and making sure that you've got a streamlined process. Is that the results you've been getting?
Absolutely. And beyond that, really creating a frictionless model between marketing and sales, and identifying the gaps and shoring up those gaps and shortening the sales cycle as a result and closing more business on behalf of our clients. That's what we do day in and day out.
This revenue architecture that you put in place, you mentioned it earlier, Robin, one of those components is being not only outbound marketing or inbound marketing, but we're talking about the exclusion of both. Why is that important in a success model?
Because all the wheels need to be turning and working together. And, even if you have a really strong inbound marketing process, if you're not closing those deals, then it's really not helping you grow revenue. So you need to have support in all areas of the marketing and sales funnel.
I mean, it seems that consumers, customers, we are totally bombarded with information. I mean, are we really starting to tune out the traditional marketing of the past? And is this where where your company shines?
Absolutely. People are much more in control of their own buyer's journey. And so to the extent that we can capitalize on those opportunities to intersect with them when they're looking for key information about your service or product is key. And then beyond that, the outbound piece is also important because you can't just wait for them to come. You've got to go out and seek them out proactively. So both sides of that have to work in order to complete the full picture.
So you really have to take an aggressive approach out there. I mean, obviously, consumers nowadays, we have so much information at our fingertips. They basically say that we have half of our information before we even talk to you, before we even reach out. It's pretty important that we have a visual exposure out there for these folks. Is that what you're finding?
Absolutely. And it all starts with the website because that's really the storefront of your organization. And so it's important to have that in perfect shape and reaching your buyers at all stages of their buyer's journey. So, and making sure that you have content that is customized for each stage of the buyer's journey so that you're pulling them along and pushing them to sale.
That is great. I mean, I know for myself, when I'm at the first stage of that, doing my customer due diligence, if you will, I'm a little more open even to ideas, and I'm a little more open to your company than I would be later on down the time. To be out there during that due diligence, is that an important, critical time?
It absolutely is, because you want to be part of the consideration set. And to the extent that you have content that's relevant to your target audience is going to make you more of a thought leader in the space, and they're going to come to rely on you when they need the solution that you're offering.
Basically, this is a team effort. Most of our successful businesses out there are team efforts. Is that really what you push in the underlying mission?
Yes, and we really, we're not one of those agencies that specializes in a certain area. We focus on a lot of different areas within marketing because that's, a lot of the companies that we work with need a lot of support in a lot of different areas. So, and we also help them establish strategy along with all of those different pieces, as well as the execution of that. So
that is great. I mean, obviously, your goal here is to get them to the point where they almost know what they're going to spend on marketing, and they know what kind of results it's going to bring.
Absolutely. That's key, and especially for small to mid-sized businesses, they need to understand that there's a predictable outlay of cash and that they're going to get a positive return on their investment, because that's how they're going to be able to grow their business. So we're big believers that marketing has to be able to pay for itself and beyond that grow revenue and be responsible for revenue growth.
Your 3D model is that of discover, design, and deliver.
What we find with other agencies is that they're very siloed. So they're either an expert in SEO versus digital versus content creation, and we really take all of that and create a one-stop shopping experience for our clients.
That is wonderful. Viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. First of all, on the website, learn a little bit more about this team. We're talking about a team approach that really gets on board with you and becomes one of your members. Not only a cheerleader, but basically putting together proven, predictable results for you. Basically, you can also take a look at the services they provide out there and also take a look at their pricing. Their pricing model is a little bit different maybe than what you've seen by the marketing out there. They really have listened to the folks that understand they're looking for results. They're very upfront about that, be it a basic or possibly pro or enterprise package you go with. Anywhere along that line, you really are knowing kind of what you're getting. And it's a streamlined process. Let me ask you for you're both, you mentioned at the beginning that of passion. It was kind of that underlying thing here. Is the idea that folks partner up with your company and they end up with someone who is really obsessed about their success and they are downright passionate about their success. Is that what makes it rewarding and fun for you?
Absolutely. It's the reason why we wake up every day. Is we are in the business of helping businesses grow, period.
This is Gary Atanu with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.